Hogwarts Legacy is a new action RPG set in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, released for PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Steam. The graphics and attention to detail on Hogwarts Legacy are stunning, truly bringing the world of Harry Potter to life. The character customization is also impressive, allowing players to create their own unique witch or wizard. The open world aspect of the game offers a vast world to explore with many hidden secrets and side quests to discover. Upon booting up the game, you are given a wide variety of pre-made characters to choose from. If none of the options appeal to you, you can feel free to manipulate each part of the character individually. There are a staggering amount of options to choose from. The only place I felt like was lacking was in the voice department. There are only two voice options to choose from, either a boy or a girl. The pitch and tone of the voice can be changed with a slider. Overall, you are stuck with those two voices. The default male voice sounds uncannily like Daniel Radcliffe, so much so that it pulled me out of the immersion in certain scenes. Overall, minor quibbles aside, I feel like everyone should be able to create their ideal witch or wizard. I think one of the biggest questions or concerns I had going into the game was how is the open world going to be? I was nervous it was going to feel small after having experienced expansive open worlds in games like Horizon Forbidden West, Breath of the Wild, and Insomniac's Spider-Man. I'm happy to report that the open world is expansive and filled to the brim with things to do. I never in my wildest dreams could have imagined that it would be this large. From Hogwarts Castle to the fully realized Forbidden Forest to even countryside, there is always something to see and do. I loved how we get little towns and hamlets scattered around. I just assumed going in that Hogsmeade would be the only town in the game. I've never been so happy to be wrong. I just love flying around in my broom and discovering little towns and shops. That brings me to my next point, flying. Using a broom feels absolutely incredible. I'm always a sucker for flight in video games, and this does not disappoint. It's so easy to get sidetracked just flying around looking for random loot or enemies to fight. The sense of freedom is unparalleled. The only thing I will say is slightly annoying is the invisible walls keeping you from going above the mountains. And this might be a little nitpicky, but it's maybe a me thing. I wish I could land on the Hogwarts roof. I know it's a minor thing, but it's just something I would love to be able to do. I can't believe I made it this far into the review without talking about the story. I was very curious to see what the team at Avalanche would come up with, since their previous games were not particularly narrative driven. Needless to say, I was pleasantly surprised. You start the game in an unusual way as a new 5th year student at Hogwarts. From there, you need to come to grips with classes and catching up to your peers as far as magic is concerned. It's a great premise to immerse the player into this world. Most of the NPCs feel a bit generic and their animation isn't always the best. Longtime Harry Potter fans will have a blast spotting ancestors of some of their favorite characters. The last thing I want to touch on is the room of requirement. When I first heard about it in the marketing material, I thought it would be a generic base builder. In turn, the team at Avalanche have snuck in a full Animal Crossing style house creator. Everything is customizable in the room of requirement, from the ceiling to the floor, with lots of options for rugs, furniture, and decorations. Overall, this game is every Harry Potter fan's dream. It allows you to live your best Hogwarts life. About 25 hours in, and I feel like I've barely cracked the surface. I'm so excited to explore every inch of this fully realized world. If you like this review, please drop a like, sub, and comment. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching.